It was poppin', it's your girl Scarlet, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Let's get it. Gra, 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 boom! Let's get it. Gra, 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 boom!
I know that when something like that happens, you get that feeling automatically.
Like, after losing my mom, I ain't really ever bounced back from it.
Gotcha.
Like, I still be going through my troubles, my trauma, and like my grieving. Feel me? And I don't even grieve the healthy way. That's a fact. But I still go through my stuff. People be like overcoming. I'm trying to overcome. I'm trying to be strong to make it. You feel me? Like, but like every day I just take it one day at a time and I just stay focused on what I know I want to do in my life and what I want to be in my life. And I just look at that. I look ahead of me and not behind me. You feel me? Because if you niggas be looking back, I always look back. But then it's just like, you ever heard that story in the Bible when God told them people not to look back, and then shorty looked back, and then she got turned into salt or something like a stone?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I be grinding. Every time you look back, you slow down.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So you got to keep going.
Yeah. And did you ever have times where you felt like, or even still to the day, like, just feel like, damn, like, shit's not fair? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think it's fair. I never thought my life was fair because I see me not having a mom, and I see other people got moms and stuff.
Yeah.
I just be like, damn, I wonder how it feels to have parents. You feel me? I wonder how it feels to have a family support. Like me, I got to do this stuff on my own, so it just be hard. Like facts. I be just like, why me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Word. And did you turn to music like as your therapy at a young age?
I definitely turned music into my therapy because, mind you, I was young, I ain't really have nobody to talk to, and I have no way to express myself to other people because there was nobody for me to express myself to besides my teachers. So I went to poetry and started doing poems and making videos and sharing it to the world, and that's how I really expressed myself, and that's what really helped me get through my trauma.
Word.
I'm still going through it, but it made it bearable, easier. You know what I mean?
No doubt. How did it, come about, like, you actually getting into, like, the system and into, like, foster care?
Yeah, so I got into the system, the foster care. I was in and out of the system, in and out of detention centers, fighting, in and out of group homes.
Yeah.
Because, and then I was getting abused at home. I got the scar on my lip from my brother. And when they was like, it's either you gonna stay here, it's either she's gonna stay or he's gonna go. Yeah. My brother. My aunt chose for my brother to stay. Yeah. So I dipped.
Yeah.
But I was in and out like group homes. I went to 8 different foster homes. And it was just like, boy, oh boy, I tell you, it was just crazy. But it was better than being at home with my aunt.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah.
I felt more like safer in the system than with my aunt. You feel what I'm saying? Because the stuff my aunt was doing, the system wasn't doing. Yeah, it was still hard to survive. It wasn't hard to survive because the system was taking care of me. But it's just other life things I was going through. All of that trauma. I never really got proper therapy. You feel me? Shit be crazy.
Word.
I could curse.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit be crazy.
Come on now. You at home. You on the porch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so
and I be dissing my aunt because she didn't protect me when I was a little girl, and would she let her boyfriend touch me and do those things to me? I was dissing my aunt on the radio, and I was just like F my family and stuff. But I really take that back. I really regret saying those things. You feel me? Because I don't want to walk around y'all with hate in my heart. I gotta learn to forgive my family for what they did to me, so that I don't walk around hating my family. Ain't even my family. Just hating the people that I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I don't even want to say F them and F my aunt for not protecting me. Even though I feel that in my heart, I'm going to just say, you know what? She going through things, and maybe she battling her own problems, and she just wanted to do wrong by me. But I'm going to just learn how to accept that, forgive, and I'm going to learn to keep going and be positive. Feel me?
Yeah.
And not let the past break me and determine where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
If I'm not about to keep on letting my pain, bro, determine me, bro. I could sit there and let me being in the foster care system, let me having this imperfection on my lip, I could let that ruin me, y'all. And I really could really snap. But I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna stay trying to do better for myself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's mad people in this world, y'all, going through mad stuff right now. It's kids just like me. Don't know why their parents neglected them, why their family did wrong to them. They in the system, they ain't got nobody right now, just like I didn't have nobody. I'm not about to teach y'all to hate, bro. I'm gonna teach y'all, I know it was bad what you went through, but we could turn what we've been through into something positive. Period.
That's real. That's how you keep those positive vibrations, by, you know, being able to do that. I mean, I've been going to therapy probably about like 8 months now. I just lost my mom's a year ago. And so, you know, that's been something like through my healing process where I've been learning like to forgive and, you know what I mean, just not take things maybe even as personally, understanding that people, even if they're your family, and, you know, like we can't control who our family is. I know that's what you were kind of trying to get at earlier, like where we can't control like who these people are.
Let me tell you something. Sorry for cutting you off.
Are you good?
Let me tell y'all something right now. My family I knew for 22 years ain't had my back, right? A person I met when I was like 16, this white lady, her name was Miss Nikki. She took me in as her own daughter. A white lady took me in, a black child, as her own daughter, protected me and built me up to be a woman more than the family I was raised in for all my years of my life. So just because you know a family, you can meet somebody tomorrow and they're gonna be more loyal to you than your own family. That's a fact.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. They say that like a lot of times, yeah, like you said, like people that's not even related to you, you know, people that's not even as connected to be your number one people championing you. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So no, that's a fact. That's a fact. So then with like, what do you do like to keep your energy good and to keep them high vibrations and all of that, you know, these days, you know what I mean? Because it sounds like within like your healing process, you've definitely learned like to not hold grudges, which is, you know, something, I mean, that's like one of the biggest things with it.
Let me tell you something. I'm one of the most, I you know what I mean? I seem like it, but I do forgive. Like I could get over something. Like I don't really keep grudges like that. Like I'm gonna be tight at you, but then I could forgive you after. And that comes from, like my aunt, right? She was the type of person, she used to give me the silent treatment, right? Like she just had this evil grudge with her. Like she just was mad mean, bro. Like she'll hold grudges and just give you the silent treatment. And I knew how that made me feel as a kid. Like I don't wanna be shut out or people like giving me the silent treatment or holding grudges with me. So I know not like to forgive people more easier, you feel me? And be open to people more. Cause I'm a forgiving person. That's what I've got to say about that.
Word. No, I can dig it. And so when did you start recording like some of your first music?
I recorded my first song, Therapy, in the studio. And shout out to Depp. That's my dude.
Word.
Depp was the first dude that ever recorded me on the studio. Therapy, Foster Care, and Suicide Awareness was the first songs I recorded.
Wow.
And I just didn't understand how to do it. You know, my voice was raspy.
Yeah.
I just got a natural raspy voice. But like, I was just like, I gotta do this over. I was nervous to record in front of the freaking engineer. I had mad pressure. I was excited, like,
Yeah.
And I was also scared because I always share my story on social media, but in front of an engineer, I was a little embarrassed. Like, I'm about to share my life story. I forgot.
Yeah, no, you good. You good.
I gotta share my life story in front of a person.
Right.
I usually do it in a room, nobody's watching.
Right. Because you started out like doing you started out like doing poetry, writing poetry and like
videos
doing
over the phone.
Okay, word.
So I was like, I'm about to be doing this in person. What is this dude gonna think? Like he probably looking at me like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But me and that engineer, he's cried to me. That engineer, he had a tear rolling down his eye. Because he was going through some things too. It was crazy, a grown man too. But I did that.
Yeah.
It was fun, and let me tell you something. When I was recording, I had to scrape up money just to record.
Word.
When I was going to that studio around 2017
Yeah.
to record my first song, I didn't even have money to record. I had to find money, $40 just to record a song.
Yeah.
$80 for Uber. It costs more to get there and back than to freaking pay for the studio time.
Yeah.
So I was dropping once every 6 months because we didn't have the money like that.
Yeah.
But
you was
and I didn't
making it
even get
happen.
nothing. Let me tell you something. At the time, I didn't really even get nothing out of it. But now it shows. So I didn't it's like I didn't get nothing out of it at the time.
Yeah.
Like no growth feedback. But today, now the songs I went broke
Yeah, for sure.
today pays off.
Yeah, no, for sure. And now that and it makes so much sense. And it's like, you know, how they say timing is everything. Like it is perfect because now when people discover your music now and discover you now and they go back to that, and that being your first like songs that came out, and then me hearing that those were the first songs you recorded, like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they all really came from the heart. You know what I mean? So like, that's ill. Like, I mean, and so let me ask you this: like, so you dropped those songs, and then what was it? Wasn't like 20? Was it 2021? Was it 22 when Gizzy Gobbler?
So 2020, all right.
When Glizzy Gobbler dropped?
So around 2016 to 2021, it was really me doing freestyles and sharing my story.
Yeah.
I said, I let the world know my story. I want to let's start dropping this music.
Right.
Let's start trying to get known as making music.
Yeah.
I said, what can I do to go viral and to get the whole world talking?
Okay.
I want to be a rapper. I want to make my mark. How do I do it? I got to go viral. I got to get the people attention.
Yeah.
What's going to get the people attention? Let me rap about food and see what the response is. I started holding up glizzies, hot dogs. I started holding up nuts, pizzas, and it went viral. I just knew. I started, you see how I'm eating this glizzy, munching on you until I got it in me while holding a hot dog.
Yeah.
Instant viral.
Yeah.
500,000 views in like 3 hours on
Word.
TikTok. That video is at 7 million views.
That's crazy. And so so what I was gonna ask you too, I mean that's dope. So it was all calculated, like premeditated, like part of your master plan, your diabolical master plan.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Cause see, what I was gonna ask you before knowing that was it bittersweet for your first couple of songs for you to release, for them to be so heartfelt, and then when you basically like go in the booth and you playing, that is what like blows you up and gets you out there and gets all the attention. You know what I mean? But it's dope because it brings the attention back to the real shit
Exactly.
too.
So this is what it is, right? I'm glad I did it first, the story first.
Yeah.
Because wherever I end up, they're gonna see the where first.
Right.
People ask me, right?
The foundation.
What would you? Yeah. People ask me, what would you say to your younger self? And I always say, it'll all make sense later. And it really is. I say that right now to myself in 2018.
Yeah.
It will make sense. I'm glad I did that before first, because now everybody gonna know where it started.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's worth more now than it was. It's just like glizzies and people gonna always, you gotta do the suspicious shit.
Right. Yeah.
Say
for
that
sure.
shit. That's what they like. People like a motherfucker will like see you fighting than a fighting video more than those. A motherfucker would like to see a fighting video more than a inspirational video.
Right. Helping an old lady across the street or some shit or like.
They rather see you knocking a bitch out.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah.
But it's just, you just gotta know how to do it.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up. And so then, so you go viral, you're going crazy on TikTok. Like, how did that feel? Like, especially like I said, like after you've made all these heartfelt songs and you've, told your story like in this way, like how did it feel like to be like, damn, okay, people are finally listening, catching on?
I felt good because then I started to get involved with the drill scene. Glizzy Gobbler was a drill song.
Okay.
So I started to get involved with the drill scene.
Okay.
And that got me local interviews.
Yeah.
Never got that before. So local interviews in New York. So all right, now I'm making my way out in New York as a small artist in the town. But it felt that was my first rise and my first feeling of fame and people being interested to interview me and pay for me to do this. And you know that, like doing the music, I started to feel I started to find out what it takes to be an upcoming artist in the beginning sense. And it felt good. I felt like, oh shit, I got a chance. I'm about to make it. But I ain't even know what making it feel like till I dropped This Is New York.
Word. And before we jump into that, let me ask you this. Because people were trying to box you into like that drill, you know, like as being a drill artist. Like, how'd you feel about that? And did you, you know what I mean, consider yourself a drill artist or?
Did I consider myself a drill artist? No. Okay. I am not a drill artist.
Because people definitely tried to box you into that, you know?
Drill, I'm not a drill artist, but drill is what you do to get hot.
Right.
Drill is what's hot and what always trends. We do drill just to get on, just to get a buzz. That's what drill is for, to me. To get a buzz, you go super viral doing drill. But I'm not only, I can do drill. I'm not a drill artist, but I can do drill. I'm very versatile.
I mean, cause I'm hearing like your other songs and you got crazy melodies and like just, you know what I mean? Like it, like definitely multifaceted like with it. So nah, it's ill. I mean, just being able to switch styles like that, but then for it to all sound authentic, it don't sound like you necessarily trying to like just tap into something cause it's trendier, cause it's cool. It's just all, you know, an organic feel. So no, that's what's up. That's what's up. So then, all right. So then, This Is New York come out, like, and that starts buzzing like crazy. Like, what was that feeling like? I mean, because you representing the city. I mean, like, you know, we all know, like, you know, New York has been, you know, like looking for artists to, you know, like champion, and you know what I mean. So like, how did that feel? Like just having a song like that and it being embraced as much as it was.
All right, so when I dropped This Is New York, mind you, I did Glizzy Gobbler. I ain't dropped for like 6 months. So I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna get on. Like, I dropped that song and then it just goes crazy.
Did you know?
My team knew.
Okay.
Everybody around me knew. I was the only one that didn't know.
Word.
I was like, I don't know, I got better songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I don't know. But it was like, that's the one.
Yeah.
And it did what it did.
Can an oven-roasted turkey breast pack so much succulent flavor that the mere glimpse of it induces...
One drop, 5.
Set a smile.
Right, no. Nice.
Shop the fall edit with free next day shipping at nastygal.com.
Yeah! I never seen this. But I just feel like that's just because I was consistent. And I stayed doing it every day. Even though I was broke, I ain't have no money. I just always was motivated to do these vids, these TikToks.
Yeah.
And I feel like the consistency is what got me here today.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, I just kept going.
That's what
that's
it's all
7
about.
Years in the parking lot.
Yeah.
You could just check the stats. Go on my TikTok, check my first video.
Yeah. You know, they say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success. You know what I mean? And it's opportunities like this where people get to hear, you know what I mean? Like where you could break down like, nah, like I didn't just blow up off these songs that y'all might have heard. Like I
had to literally build a fan base.
Yeah.
Like I was literally building a loyal fan base. Yeah. I got a fan, and I never really acknowledged it. Like, yo, I really got a fan base, you know?
Yeah.
Like I know I got supporters, but like, yo, like I got a fan base.
Right. And how does it feel behind?
Like it be like I don't be believing it.
Yeah.
Like my peoples be having to tell me like, Scar, like I'm like, damn, I really got like fan bases.
Yeah. But the ill thing is that you have so many young girls, so many young women that are looking up to you and, you know, as an inspiration, you know, showing them that, you know, they can come out of, you know, anything that they dealing with. Like, I'm sure that you get several DMs with people telling you, like, how, you know, you've helped them to, you know, like, just not give up and things like that. Like,
and you know what? To be able to say there's a lot of young women that look up to me and I'm inspiring them from what I've been through, I'm just like grateful I kept going. To know I carry that weight of people inspired by me for a positive reason.
Right.
It feels good.
Yeah.
And it's just not fake. A lot of stuff is fake, not real.
Yeah.
So to know it's real is like, and like, I inspired them just off of being me and all that I've been through.
Yeah. I mean, that's amazing.
Coming from a family that don't give a freak about me, coming from a family that don't care about me, to know the world and people was inspired by me and care about me, and make me feel worth it in this life.
No, for sure.
You don't know how it feels to not feel loved, bro, not feel important because your own family don't care about you. And now it's just like, who would have knew if you didn't rap, if I didn't start rapping, where the freak would I be in my life right now? Probably on drugs. Probably in the hood.
Yeah.
Doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Just to know I had the will to keep going. You gotta have the will to keep going. It's for anybody going through it. You got no excuse.
Yeah. Thank God for hip hop.
Thank God for hip hop. Thank God for saving my life. Like, thank God for music. Thank God for freaking poetry.
Wow.
I found the escape. I found the health. I found the healthy escape. I could have been selling drugs, toting that gun, popping niggas and booming niggas. But I decided to do poetry to help me in my pain.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I could have went really crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure. You definitely could have crashed out at
I could have
any
crashed
time.
out. It was times I was in my bed, I didn't get up. 2 days ago by, a week ago by.
Yeah.
It don't matter how long go by, as long as you get up. A week will go by, but then I'll get up again.
Yeah.
What you think for those 7 years in the parking lot, every day I was just motivated? Nigga, I was like, fuck this, I hate life, I'm over it. 30 minutes later, all right, God, come on, give me the strength, I gotta go do this video.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Though.
Not
That's
like I'm dead ass.
Right,
Like,
nah, that's real. Like, people get the misconception when they see people that are successful, people that are, you know, living out their dreams and things like that, that it's just so easy and it comes so easy. Those people don't know, like what you just explained, those 10 minutes before you actually got yourself up to get in front of that camera and give these people this message. The fact that you had to maybe give yourself that pep
my
talk.
nigga,
And that,
it's some things, right? Because I'm still like trying to heal from my
yeah,
past.
for sure. It's an everyday struggle.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to heal from my past, but I have a show and I'll be crying. But before I get in that show, before I get in that club, I gotta wipe my eyes and I gotta put a smile on.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
for sure.
Like, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, no,
Through
that's
it
real.
all. I seen this video. It was this girl. She went on a treadmill working out, but she had a Hennessy bottle in her hand. She was drinking the Hennessy, but then she'd take a sip of the Hennessy, but then keep running on that
Yeah.
treadmill. Bitch, I'm going through it, but I'm gonna keep on doing
Real
what I gotta
shit.
do. And that's what it. That's like the real definition
Yeah.
of like, bitch, I'm gonna get through this.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'm gonna get through this by any means.
Bitch, if I gotta do it drunk, if I gotta do it tipsy, bitch, if I gotta tell a few niggas to suck my woo, I'ma still do it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I'm sure you started with your iPhone. Or like you bought a cheap camera.
yeah, for sure. Definitely started out cheap.
Probably a lot of
camera,
niggas
like,
wasn't trying to believe in your
Yeah.
dream, right? When
Yeah.
you first started.
Absolutely.
But you had to keep going.
No, for sure.
And your iPhone, your Android turned into an iPhone.
Right.
Your iPhone turned into a small camera.
Right.
Then it turned into a whatever. Then it turned into a Canon.
Then we got lights.
Now you got
Then
full
we-
production.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah.
Anybody I meet in this industry, anybody I meet, whether it's a club promoter, a performer, a DJ, I know they started from somewhere. And the people
Absolutely.
I meet started from the bottom and grinded up to the top.
sure.
And that's why when I see people like you, people like them, we relate to each other because we know where we came from.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the first time you do something is not gonna be the best.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you can't expect, and a lot of people hold themselves back from doing that thing for the first time because they in their head too much, and they think that, okay, everything got to be perfect. It's all got to be lined up the right way. But it's like, nah, you got to get out there and just do that shit. And hey, it might not be the best the first time around, but I bet if you do that shit 100 times, that, you know what I mean, on number 50 or whatever number, you know what I mean, it's going to be better. It's
Right.
going to, you know what I mean, progress. So.
And that's the thing. A lot of people put hard work in, and they feel like they didn't reach their expectations, so they want to give up.
Yeah.
Or they feel like, man, I worked so hard for this and nothing to show for it. If you got to keep going.
Yeah.
And there's going to be days you go broke for it and you don't get nothing in return.
Yeah.
But it's just about the consistency, and it's about sometimes, you know, the only thing you'll get in return is a lesson, knowledge,
That's
wisdom
real.
on how to do it differently the next time. Sometimes the knowledge is what you get in return. Sometimes it ain't gonna always be revenue you
Right.
get from it,
Right.
or a lot of sales or a lot of views.
Right.
Sometimes it's just the knowledge. Sometimes it's the connection. Sometimes it's just the new relationships. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, real.
You ain't
deal.
gonna always get 1,000 views or 100,000 views on your song.
Right, right. Yeah, nah, but if you able to learn a lesson from it, if you able to like apply that, move it to the next thing, then that's what growth is about. That's what progression is about. You know what I'm saying?
Fendi. Facts. You
So,
like
yo,
this, you like this outfit?
Oh yeah, nah, that's fly. Clean. What brand?
Yeah, Dookie Brown. You know what this store is?
Nah.
What store is this?
Oh, okay, word. Yeah. Shout out Exclusive Game, man. Yo, he one of the pioneers.